So Michigan, NCAA kind of dropped the hammer at Michigan. I think they had like a self-imposed 1-game suspension on Sherron Moore. Now he's going to miss 3 games. The opener, Western Michigan, Central Michigan, and Nebraska, which Dylan, Raiola had I think his name, Dylan Raiola, had an amazing start last year, kind of fell off. His dad was Dominic Raiola, center for the Lions for many years. Let's talk about the rest of it. Connor Stallion, I think he was over at Mumford for a minute, if my memory serves me correctly. Now he's somewhere else. He got 8 years, like show no cause, or it is basically an 8-year ban from NCAA. Jim Harbaugh got a 10-year ban from the NCAA. Michigan was fined $20 million, and also Michigan is forfeiting the next 2-year postseason revenue. So whatever bowl games, college football playoff revenue they get, they're going to forfeit that to the NCAA. No forfeiture of games or rescinding trophies or rings or nothing like that. And it is what it is. For the most part, they're stealing signs. I don't really care. Apparently, everybody else do it. It's not a big deal to a lot of people. I'm a Michigan fan. If Harbaugh stayed, he wouldn't have got 10-year ban. I'm telling you, if he would have stayed, he would probably got suspended probably, maybe 4, 5, 6 games. But, he fled and they felt like he fled. But hey, he accomplished what he wanted to accomplish at Michigan. He won a national championship, and now he's trying to go to the pros and win. So I think once he won that national championship, that's what he was looking for. And for the most part, Sherron Moore, he's turned it around with the help of boosters behind him. Braylon Edwards said at one point, Stephen Ross, the Miami Dolphin owner, who's a Michigan man, he donated $300 million to them. And Michigan got legendary donators. You know what I'm saying? They got legendary people that's been through there and all that. So, but at the end of the day, it's not a big deal. I don't think it's a big deal. I don't think it's going to crush the program. Unfortunately, they usually go soft on these major programs, and I'm objective. And guys like SMU, they delivered them a death blow, and it took them 80 years just to return to the form that they are now. And for years, people thought Nick Saban bought players down at Alabama, and other schools bought players all the time. That was just the thing that most people knew what's going on. You hear Gilbert Arenas said that Mike Krzyzewski was paying players to go to Duke allegedly. They, the people that's not supposed to do it, they drop the hammer on them. And the people that they, that's doing it, they don't make examples out of the Michigans or the Ohio States or the Nebraskas, the Oklahomas, the Texas. Nah. They make the examples out of the SMUs, the Middle Tennessee States, the Northern Illinois. That's who they make the examples out of, the small guy. And it's no different than the correlation that you can make to real life. You have somebody who have money commit a crime, and another guy who commit the same crime without money. You know who they gonna bam, who they gonna come down hardest on. And I think a lot of people are starting to really wake up to what's actually going on in the world and how the system is played. I think the public doesn't understand, that they have the power. They have the power. You are the military. You are the athletes. You are the police department, the fire department. We outnumber the people who oppressed us in the system. We really do. But a lot of people don't wake up and they don't notice it. But Sherron, he stuck it out. They gave him a bogus contract. And last year I thought he made wine. He made wine with water. Out of water. Could have got Cam Ward. Seemed like he was coming to Michigan. Maybe Miami paid him a little bit more, and they didn't make the same mistake with Bryce Underwood. And I was just wondering where that other kid gonna go. The one that was here from North Carolina, was Jaden Davis, whatever. I'm pretty sure he's gonna be transferring pretty soon because they just got another top quarterback guy, and he gonna be coming in next year. So I'm pretty sure that kid probably gonna I think he's from Charlotte or somewhere in North Carolina. I'm pretty sure he's gonna split like a banana split. So but they didn't make the same mistake twice, losing Cam Ward. And Cam Ward, had a lot of ability, but nobody really seen, him going from unranked in Washington State and then coming to Miami and getting the number one pick. I mean, talk about a hell of a glow up. So, I mean, obviously, if Michigan had him last year, they probably win a national championship. But, Sherrone Moore just didn't try to come in and destroy everything Harbaugh built. He built on top of what Harbaugh built: toughness, physicality. And they knew they needed to get a quarterback, and the boosters helped them out. They stepped the money up. You come to Michigan, get a great education. It's a great network. I mean, that's the difference. That's why it's not the education that makes the higher institution prestigious. That's not what it is. What makes the higher institution prestigious, you may ask, is the fact that it's the network. You hear about the Harvard network, or you hear about, why is it important to go to Ivy Leagues or those top schools, is because that's where the money is at. Those are where the wealthy people send their kids. Most likely, think about it for a minute. If you're able to get into Brown, Dartmouth, Dartmouth, you know, what is it? UMass Tech. What is it? MIT. Excuse me. Harvard, Princeton. I mean Stanford, places like that. Even though they're not really technically in that loop because they on the West Coast, or Northwestern is another prestigious university. Where people send their kids at. Just think about it for a minute. You going around campus, more than likely you're probably gonna meet people that's worth a lot of money or that have great ideas. This, if you get in, that's why I always talk about proximity on my free game 89 channel. Links in the description. And, a lot of these people, they get mad when these athletes go to school and they get white girls. It's proximity, mostly white girls there. And you got white girls or white boys or whatever, Indian women or whatever, they have money. So it's nothing for them to show affection and love to you. Most likely, if you go to one of those top schools, if you're black, you're not going to come back with a black woman. You're gonna come back probably with a woman that's probably gonna be worth a lot. Y'all gonna be worth a lot of money together in the future. But my point is, it's about the quality of people that you network with. Number one thing is who you know, not what you know. Remember that. So that's why, when you go to certain universities, it's about the network. Oh, you're a Michigan man, or you're a Harvard guy, or okay, yeah. It's basically like having some type of secret fraternity or sorority pass or some secret society pass to it. So that's why it's important. So when you go to Michigan, being a Michigan man, it's a lot of doors that can be open for you. But hey, I don't think it's the worst thing in the world. Could have been a lot worse. Hit the link in the description. Follow me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. All other platforms is in the description. Hit the link tree. Peace.